Okay. Third episode of the podcast. Let's get you up here. So this is going to be right about in your mouth.
Yeah.
But no, for real. So this is going to be...
I get nervous when you talk like that.
Well, you know, you just want to make sure, because you'll be able to hear yourself. So that's
Yeah.
literally going to be like this on your mouth. Go ahead and talk to me, Sean. Let me hear you for a second.
Yeah, I'm right here.
You're right there?
Yeah, you can hear me?
I can hear you okay.
All right.
I can hear you good enough.
Good enough.
Good enough for the girls I date.
Oh my god.
Oh, goodness. Shouldn't air that
We've
part.
seen some of them.
Oh. Ooh.
One or two, yeah.
Yeah. So how are you guys doing today? Sean, what did you do today?
I tattooed all day. Just got done. Drove right up here for you guys.
Man, I tattooed for 2 hours today.
Yeah, living the dream.
L-I-V-I-N.
Right? Working hard or hardly working.
I was hardly working today.
That's the way we like to do
I
it.
think I smoked more than I tattooed. It was a solid day.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I might be running a little slow tonight.
that's all right.
Talk slowly. If I drift off, just nudge me.
Just
Say, come on back, man.
give
We
him
was
a
doing something here. You got to remind me sometimes. And don't let me see my phone.
Oh, yeah. You know,
'Cause,
keep that thing in your pocket.
You know, I get to looking on it, and then I can't focus on what you guys are doing.
One at a time, huh?
One
at a time.
thing at a time.
Sean, you know,
Now, I remember when
better
you used to multitask back in the day, right? You remember that?
I'm slowing down, man. I'm getting a little older.
I don't know what the hell you're talking about, but ever since this dude got Facebook or any social media, when he's on his phone, you literally cannot talk.
Yeah, like the whole
Like-
world, yeah. The whole world disappears,
Go
yeah.
on. You're like, so Harry, you got this for today, and then you just...
Oh, my
That's
God.
crazy.
I don't.
That's crazy.
What did I tell you a minute ago?
Oh, here we
Frank?
go.
I said...
It's coming.
Sean's probably going to give you a bunch of shit.
My life is coming back to haunt me in full force.
Oh, boy. So, third episode of the podcast, we have our good buddy Sean Warnke in the house today. Thank you for finally
About
making it
time.
to us.
We got
I
him.
mean,
we got him locked
Springfield's
in.
far away, man. It's hard to get here sometimes.
Been dreaming of this day for a very long time.
I know, I believe
I
it.
get worried when you talk about dreaming about me and Sean
Together.
together, and you do it
Naked.
often.
Yeah.
But here we are.
But here we
Your
are,
dreams
yeah.
are coming true.
And you're half
My
naked.
shirt's half unbuttoned already.
Yeah,
Let's
that
get this party started.
Came out and greeted us at the front door. It was pretty magical. Pretty magical.
I have my shirt off.
Did
I
you
told the new girlfriend, yeah, I've known these guys for years. There you go. Enjoy.
You're welcome.
And we're sorry.
Well, Sean, why don't you give us a little introduction of yourself? Well, actually, how did you and Frank met? Because I can give the story of how we linked up and how all three of us ended up coming together. But
Yeah, well, Frank been around for a long time. People know the name Little Frank. Even 15 years ago, Just a Little Prick was kind of the premier shop in Decatur. I was working in Springfield, and it was kind of time for a little bit of a change. Decatur was close. We have Frank and I have the common link with Jason Lee at New Age Tattoos.
Yeah.
And, Jay told me to come out and meet Frankie and see if Decatur was a good spot for me, and I wound up out here for 5-6 years. It was a good time.
Yeah.
Decatur treated me really well.
We had a great time.
Yeah, nothing to complain about.
yeah,
I mean, that's what inspired this whole thing, was the three of us.
yeah, this
Yeah.
is
For you
the
to put this
whole-
together.
Whole reason is because of our
The experience,
time together.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, Sean's been like one of my best friends since since my first tattoo. Like,
Yeah, 18th
Look-
birthday, right?
yep,
Yeah.
18th birthday. I
Damn.
came into
Mom and Dad held his hand on the way into New Age Tattoos, and
Whatever.
the rest is history.
they came with me to make sure I didn't get another back alley tattoo.
That's facts.
That is dead
That's
serious.
big facts, yeah.
But no, actually, my 18th birthday. Actually, right before my 18th birthday, my buddy Eric came and got a couple tattoos from me, and I was like, "Wow, this dude's fucking amazing." So
I was terrible back then, just so you know. But go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah.
Yeah.
I loved it, and so I ended up coming in for my 18th birthday. Got actually the first tattoo.
You can't see it. Too hairy. You got to save that thing.
Yeah, this is.
I know you've heard that story before.
I'm sure you can't even see that on the camera.
I hold my arms up and they're like, "What do you got?" I don't know. They're just black. What is?
Yeah.
Who knows?
Together now.
Who? 3 layers in. Who really cares?
For real. For real. Yep.
But after that first tattoo, we linked, and just ever since then became really good friends. I had lost my job at the time, and he was like, "Why don't you just come up and talk to them and see if you could maybe run the counter?" And the rest was history. And then that's how this all became what it is now.
Yeah, definitely ruined your life. There you go.
Ruined. We stole the best years of your life.
Next thing you know, neck tattoos and hands and unemployable. So here we are trying to make the leap into some sort of media so that way we can cash a check and retire, right?
I was trying to make something.
That's
Something out of nothing.
I think he's on to us.
Yeah, that's the goal. That's the goal.
God, man, we had wild times though. Like and that's what this is all about. Is a lot of the customers that we had, all the the comedic background from all this. It was just, I don't know. Every time we're all three together, it's just hilarious.
And it's only been 12 years since that's happened.
Yeah, right. Yeah, definitely.
But back then,
long time in the company for sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Just shy of over a decade.
Yeah, right around there, right in the neighborhood. We were on the way in. We were coming down El Dorado, and I was kind of pointing out a couple of the spots.
Yeah.
Decatur's famous happy ending massage parlor. It's always a landmark that you got to point out to everybody.
I always forget about shit like that just because I live here, so
Yeah.
I don't even think about it when I drive
I mean
by.
that's one of those
that's
things.
a jerk off spot.
Yeah. You bring it up in Springfield, and they're like, "Oh yeah, my dad goes there. He gets a massage once a week," and it's like, "Oh my god."
We should see if Kiku's will sponsor us.
Sponsor us. There you go. That's it, man. We'll bring them up every episode. We can
Well, I think
we can
we
work
looked
a
up
happy ending into every episode. I think. We may need to get them to sign a release for that though.
We might have to just to
Or get like
say their name on here.
Yeah,
I don't
just
know.
to say the name. We may have to cut that in post.
We'll have
I
to
think.
have our guy blip
we'll
it.
See. We'll see.
We'll just bleep it out.
Yeah.
Like, so yeah, spa.
Yep, there you go. Yeah, the other one was the gas station on the way in, that Circle K. I think most of the stuff that you've written, a lot of that stuff, kind of bases out of that little gas station.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They had a high turnover rate.
Yeah.
There's a
Oh my
lot
God.
of employees through there in a
Yep,
short
I think
period of time.
one of my favorite is they had like the one name tag that they put on everybody that said trainee.
Oh
And
yeah.
you
Yep,
know
we
you
talked
know where
about
it's
this
going.
in the-
Yeah.
Yep, go ahead. I want to
Oh,
hear
you
this
heard
out.
about that one?
I
already.
want you to tell this story. We were just talking about this a minute ago. I
Okay.
need you to tell the story.
So every morning we get to work. Shop opened at noon. We get there around 11:30 because Frank back then was a stickler for be 30 minutes early. Back before he smoked as much as he tattooed, you had to be in the shop 30 minutes earlier or you were running late. So
Yeah.
we'd walk down to the gas station there, and I remember one day there was a new girl working, and me and Seth are 2-3 deep in line there, and. This dude is like, hey, beautiful, how you doing? So what's your name, lady? And she's just like looking at him, trying to figure the cash register out. I'm pretty sure, just trying to make it through an 8-hour shift. And he said, what your name is, girl? Which Decatur for? I'd like to know your name if I'm not mistaken. And she just like looked down at her name tag, and he was like, oh, Trinae. He was like, that's such a pretty name. I can't believe your mom came up with that, girl. Could you put $3 on pump 4? And that was a Tuesday indicator for us back in the day. Yep.
She goes, you dumb fuck, it's not trainee. It says trainee.
Oh my goodness. Tuesday indicator. Tuesday.
Oh my goodness. What? There's other stories though from there. I know you've got one of the. Go ahead and tell the story of the old Manea.
Oh, Manea. Yeah, that's
I think you were by yourself for this
I
one.
don't even know where to start with that. So you can buy, on Link. We'll go ahead and start there. You can buy like the cold sandwiches, put them in the microwave. They got all the fixings for them. I'm in there getting a Red Bull, which is still the way most stories start for me nowadays. If you know, I'm at the gas station getting a Red Bull. That's the way it starts.
Where is your Red Bull?
Yeah, no, I just finished it. It's in the
Okay.
trash.
Oh, my
I only brought one with me today. I got to sleep tonight. I'm getting old. But there's a young lady, buying her a Lancashire Farm sandwich, and she goes up to Trinae at the counter and asked her where the Manea is, and the lady just looked at her like she was retarded, and she was like, "Manea, what is Manea?" And she said, "It's a sandwich spread." So I'm still kind of lost to this day, but I'm pretty sure she was looking for mayonnaise.
But how many times since that day have you called mayonnaise
Manea?
Manea?
Every day.
Every
that's the only thing I
single
call
day,
it. Yep,
every
that's it.
person
Yep.
in that shop still to this day calls it Manea.
Yep, that's
and
what
we
Manea
have to
is.
explain to our significant others
Yep.
what it
You
is.
just open
and
the
story.
relationship with it, right? And like, just so you know, we're going to go to the
might
store
as
and
well
pick
been
some
the first
Manea.
part.
Yeah, absolutely. There you go.
I call it
That's how
Manea.
you break it in. Yeah, that's how you break it in. No question.
God damn it. Oh, Jesus. So what have you been up to lately? I know what you've been up to, but
No, just
I
working.
get to hang out with you every
yeah,
so
no,
often.
I'm in a new shop in Springfield, but yeah, we've been working pretty hard trying to get back on top of things after the COVID stuff.
Sure.
Them letting us open
Absolutely.
back up. We're booked out pretty good, so working 8 to 10 hours a day, 6 days a week, trying to get caught up.
Every time I'm in
Yep.
town, I try to. The only way I can even hang out with you
You
is
just
to
come
come up
sit
to
in
the
a
shop
chair
for-
and talk to me while I'm working. Yeah, act like that hasn't been like that for 20 years though. So.
Well, yeah, that's true. You're
True
always
story.
booked up.
The hardest working, least known person in tattooing, right? There you go.
Never been in no magazines?
No, I mean I have, but
Okay.
that doesn't pay my bills, right? The magazines don't pay
That
the bills.
is
The
a
trophies
fact.
don't pay the bills.
I've been published in more motorcycle magazines than I ever have in tattoos.
I bet you have some
And,
pretty cool ones. Yeah.
I mean, I've had a few over the years. Just they're all junk. But
Yeah. Well, I was gonna say somebody said something about needing to change the oil in their Harley, and I said, well, I think little Frank told me that the Harleys just leak all their
They
oil
just
out.
leak it out, you
just
pour
put
a new
more
one
in.
top.
Yeah, that's it. You ain't never got to worry about changing the oil.
there ain't no reason to change it.
No, that's how I thought they worked. I didn't even know. Like, apparently you're supposed to, like, maintain them and stuff.
Yeah.
But, yeah, no, I thought they just leaked
You
them
just
off
put a
from the
pan
ones that I
under
saw.
'em.
Yep, there
It's
you go.
fine.
It'll be all right.
What are you doing over there with all that?
Well,
business?
I'm trying to make sure that these levels are
Oh,
correct.
is everybody going to hear all this mess that we're
Yeah,
here?
this
We're
is
going
some
up
good
and
stuff,
down.
and I feel like you're messing it up, man.
No,
You're
I
just
can
playing
fix-
with stuff.
I can
We're giving you
fix
some.
all
We're
of
giving you
this.
some podcast
Give
gold
you
here
some
between
gold,
Sean
yeah.
and I. You dipped out for a while. I feel like maybe you was the one smoking
Yeah,
some
you
weed.
on your phone? Put your
You
phone
You got
away.
my phone in your hand?
Put your phone away.
I got your phone.
That's the one that locks you
Mine's
in.
not going off.
Yours apparently don't lock you in
No,
like mine
no,
does.
Not like that. It's just fancy. He's got the fancy
I'll let you
one.
use. I'll let you use the free the first time.
Let him get a little taste, huh? get him hooked, huh?
I learned some new business tactics along the way.
Oh my God! No, I'm not. I'm just making sure everything's good. And,
Okay,
Do you
I think
feel
you're
like-
doing.
Do you feel like you're back at work now?
I am
Yeah.
back.
Why are you
I'm
sweating?
back
I don't
running.
understand
'Cause
why
I'm
you're sweating
fucking
right
fat.
now.
I'm fucking fat. Fat
I-
these days, and big boys sweat. That's
I'm-
what we do.
I know.
You know.
I remember I used to
I
walk
know.
to the gas station and get chafed on my thighs. Because the problem with working right next to a gas station is you're there all the time and you eat all the fucking
all
snacks.
that Manea, huh?
And that
Get
puts
you-
about
get you
100
going.
pounds on you in about 6 years, in my experience.
No, I'll never forget when I walked in one day. I was so excited because I thought I was losing weight. And Frank goes, "I think you just bought a bigger shirt."
Yep, that sounds right. That sounds right.
I'm like, "Well, yeah, I think I did."
Look how good this fits.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So man, I'm super stoked about this. I mean, I can't get over that. The fact that we are finally all three together. I know the first few episodes we were supposed to be together, but things
I'm
things
pretty
happen.
bad
It's all
about.
Sean's
Yeah, no,
fault.
I'm pretty bad about following through with commitments. You
Yeah,
can,
yeah.
that's fine. You can blame. it
But
on
you're
me.
here.
Hey, yeah,
now.
that's
Hey.
what counts, right? Here we are.
That
And
is all that
I even
counts.
said, I was like, I know it's 5 o'clock. He's not here yet.
No, I said
But
I'd
he's
be,
on his
I,
way.
I said I'd be heading this way at 5 o'clock. I didn't say I'd be
See,
here.
Yeah,
at
that's
5.
okay,
exactly
all right,
what
that's
that's
right.
exactly what
Okay.
he said.
I
You
was like,
meant.
I think that he meant that he'll be here after that.
Hey, look, I cut somebody off 2 hours early to be here, so
Man,
I mean,
oh,
I got
I'm
mad.
not gonna lie.
Man.
I am so excited to be hanging out with you
Yeah.
because we've been talking about it forever.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Yeah,
And
no, it's
it's a long overdue.
There you go.
finally here.
I'm on.
Finally
Now
here.
we got it on tape. Nobody can say I didn't do it. Like
True story.
It's on
I have
video
video evidence.
and-
Yeah. Say something now. I dare you.
If anything bad happens, we know where you're at.
Yep. There you go. Yep. I got proof. Yep. I don't have to stop and get a receipt from the gas station to prove that it wasn't me.
Oh my goodness. All right, so
What else you got for us, Seth?
man, I don't know. I like winging this, but it's never a good idea. We should start writing things down.
Yeah. You think we should get like a little itinerary put together so
Yeah.
that way we know where we're going?
Yeah. I don't know. Tell stories.
Yeah,
Go
so
ahead.
I was kind of talking on the ride up here. I had 45-minute drive to get out here because I love you guys so much. I wanted to make sure I was here for it, and I was just kind of
I'm
bouncing
feeling
a couple ideas off of somebody, and I was thinking about we had that one bum that would come around all the time. He showed up with a bag of crab legs once at the end of El Dorado in the middle of August.
In the middle of
So it's
in
like
the middle of the United
yeah,
States.
exactly. How exactly do you wind up with a garbage bag of fresh crab legs? But that's not even where I want to go. I wanted to kind of talk a second about the microwave that he had when he came into the shop.
Yes, please.
Yeah,
ahead.
I'm pretty sure if you imagined like your grandmother's microwave, the very first one ever made, that was the one that this gentleman brought into us.
What do you think those things weigh if you put it on the scales?
Like
Or
55 pounds.
55,
Yeah,
maybe
I'd go
60.
55,
That's-
60
I was
pounds.
gonna
So
say,
that's,
yeah, it'd be a little bit
I don't
more.
think he weighed more than 95 pounds. So
No.
we put him at about $1.40 carrying the microwave coming in the tattoo shop. The beauty of this shop is the door swung in. So this guy walks in with the microwave. There's 4 of us there, 3 tattooing, 1 behind the counter is this guy right here.
Yep.
And dude asked us, did anybody want to buy a microwave? And I kind of leaned back out of my chair and looked at that, and I was like, no, I don't want to buy the first microwave ever made. It needs to be in a museum, not a tattoo shop. Everybody else declined. And,
Nobody needed this.
and nobody needed the microwave. We had one in the shop. Everybody had one at home. I'm pretty sure all houses come equipped with microwaves now. I don't know if he's aware of that. He probably is now, 10 years later.
I don't even know if he's alive, man.
Right, fair enough. I said, God rest his soul, I should probably go ahead and RIP him on the beginning of this story, but I didn't.
Dedicated
There you
to.
go, yeah, dedicated to old Toothless Paul, Decatur's finest, yeah. But I got thinking about it, and I'm like, man, I should probably ask a couple questions about this, like what kind of wattage it was, how long it would take to cook a baked potato.
Now, mind you,
was
this tiny, frail man is standing here holding
the microwave the
like
whole
the
time.
beads of sweat. You're just watching him, like the sweat's rolling down his face, and he's getting that little shake in the back of his knee. You know, like you get.
you have good sex and you can't use your legs right,
Yeah.
like that kind
That's
of
how
quiver.
this
That's
little
what
old
he's got
man
going. Yep,
who was built like a 12-year-old boy was standing.
buck 40 with a 55-pound microwave. Yep, that's how he was working. And Frank, being the gentleman he was, told me he didn't want him to set it down in the tattoo shop. 'Cause he was afraid that the roaches that inevitably were in the back of it were going to climb out.
I was afraid of the roaches.
Yep. So we
I
have
didn't
another
know. I
5-minute
didn't know.
conversation. I think at which point he is trying to decide if we're actually going to purchase a microwave
Or we're just
or we're
stalling.
just assholes. Yeah. At some
were just
point he
assholes.
decided we were in fact just assholes and tried to leave. Now the fun of this is envisioning him trying to open a door that swings
No one's
in,
opening.
Yeah, that swings in, holding a 55-pound microwave while everybody in the shop is watching and laughing. Seth, being the only person without gloves on and something in his hands, is trying not to fall out of his chair laughing at this poor guy.
I think it took a couple tries before the laughter began. Like
Seven.
we
No.
No, it was immediate. The first time he tried to swing the door open and you see the pained look on his face where he realizes there's no way it's happening. I
Well,
think,
then he sets it down though, so he can more freely open the door
and then tries to pick it back
with
up. Yeah.
with a hydraulic automatic shutting door. With it's about a 50-pound door,
Yeah.
and so now he has to take the time to bend down and pick up. So it's a deadlift of 3 times his own body weight each and every time. So his little quivering legs are now exhausted.
Oh,
And Oh, this poor guy. Now I'm feeling terrible as I'm telling the story.
We should have gave him the $7 he wanted for
We
the microwave.
just bought it and tossed it in the dumpster.
We should have just gave him the $7 he needed.
But
yeah.
nope. We let him open that door again,
I think,
and then bend down and grab
times?
that microwave.
I'm pretty sure the 7th time he took his shoe off and propped the door open with his shoe.
I'm gonna
And
pass
that
out.
was a deal sealer right there. That's how we got it out the door. And once we seen his little skinny arm reach back in to grab his door, or grab the shoe out the door, we knew it was finished. So, and of course there was a window looking out on Eldo that everybody had to go peer out to see him stagger back down El Dorado for wherever, out of whatever hole he climbed out of to come see us that
He's
day.
returning the thing at this point.
Right,
Just had enough of
just
it.
giving it back to his grandma. He's done. I'm over it. And you can have your microwave back, Grandma.
I just love the fact that everyone just slowly getting up.
Yeah,
and
just
watching
looking
him.
out the window and watching them go. Yeah, nobody could get up and help with the damn door, but we're all going to watch him stagger off with this microwave, no question.
Damn.
Somebody had to prop Frank up so that he could see out the window, but we all looked.
Hold me.
Yeah, Seth gave him a little boost. Yeah, gave him a little boost there,
Put me on your
because
shoulders.
Seth wasn't allowed to look. He was a counter guy.
Yeah, I
On
was
all fours, and Frankie stood on his back to see out the window.
It wasn't. Yeah, I guess
It was just
No,
like
it
that.
was. It definitely
exactly
was.
like that.
I was the shop monkey for sure.
Oh yeah, that's the term counter monkey definitely
Yep.
originates there, and that's no disrespect to any primates or zoo animals.
Not the
yeah.
shop help. The
No,
monkeys,
yeah,
we
no,
don't want to do
in the
Holy
zoo, those
shit.
ones we're worried about. Yeah.
God.
And then the other thing I was thinking about was I'm not going to say any names. We'll just use initials. Little
Yeah.
Frank was doing a sleeve on a gentleman. So we're talking once every 3 weeks for about 3 months over a whole summer. Probably the second or third year I was at the shop. This dude would come in and he would be so excited every time because Frankie's like a celebrity indicator.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
like
Oh,
people get their tattoos and they'd be like, "Oh, who did that?" And they'd be like, "Little Frank." They'd be like, "Oh, I know Little Frank. He's my cousin or whatever." So anyway, this tattoo day and this guy's pumped, right? And he comes in the shop. First time he's telling this story, he's like, "Man, I started a business." And Frank's like, "Oh, that's awesome. We love entrepreneurs around here." And he says, "What's your business, buddy?" He says, I got a stump grinder. I'm doing landscaping and pulling stumps and grinding stumps out and stuff." And I distinctly remember to this day, little Frank's answer to that was, "Man, that's crazy." And then about 2.5 hours later, the tattoo appointment's done. This dude goes on his way, happy as a clam, right? 3 weeks later, we get this gentleman back in the shop, pumped because it's tattoo day. He comes rolling in. He's like, "So how you been, Frank?" Frank's like, "Oh, I'm doing good. What are we doing?" He's working on his sleeve, he's getting his stuff together. He gets out there for his appointment, and the dude says, "Man, he was like, the business is going good." And little Frank says, "Man, you started a business?"
I mean,
We love entrepreneurs around here.
I love them.
What are you doing?
I can't say I'm gonna remember all of you.
What exactly are you doing in your little business you started, buddy? He says, "Well, I got a stump grinder. Doing landscaping, pulling stumps, grinding out stumps." Little Frank's response, "That's crazy."
Crazy, man.
Crazy.
About 2.5 hours later, he leaves happy as a clam again. Rinse and repeat about 7 more times till he's got a sweet little Frank sleeve, and we got a cool little story to tell a couple of years later.
I think he gave up the business.
Did he give
I
it
heard,
up? Yeah.
I heard a rumor.
Oh, man.
I don't
Rumor.
know if it's true.
The word on the
I can't
street.
remember who that was.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
me
I do,
neither.
but I don't
I
wanna-
do know
I-
it was crazy though.
I do remember who it was. And I still.
How
asked
do
him-
you remember?
Right?
Well,
How's
you know
that
what?
Does a weed like attach a different, like open up different parts
It
of the
works
brain?
a little different for me.
All right,
I do
all right.
remember. Yeah.
I'm not mad at you. They made it legal for a reason, right? There
They
you go.
did.
God bless Pritchard.
Way too late.
Way too late, he said. Oh my goodness. Yeah,
Oh,
and
boy.
then there was another one I was thinking about was we had a guy work for us. Again, won't say any names, just initials. Jeremy Church came in one day, super excited. He got up before 10 o'clock, so he caught McDonald's breakfast. Yeah, this dude had the busy. He walks into the shop. He says, "Seth, how you doing today?" Seth said, "I'm doing great, Church. How you doing?" He says, I'm real excited. I got to hit McDonald's breakfast before they closed up." Seth says, "What'd you get?" And he says, "Oh, a couple breakfast burritos." He says, "What do I got going on today?" Seth looked at the book and he says, man, you got a couple, 2-3 appointments. Looks like it's going to be a good day for you. He says, man, okay, I don't know. We'll see. What do you mean we'll see? He says, well, we'll see. So about 5 minutes later, I come in from going to get my Red Bull, starting my day off like we talked about earlier. I walk into the office, and there's Jeremy Church just absolutely doing work on like 8 breakfast burritos.
That's not an exaggeration.
No, literally. No, I'm
I'm
not joking. Literally, he's got 8 breakfast burritos laid out in front of him. I was like, bro, you got breakfast for everybody. He's like, no.
No.
So negative.
So serious. No,
No,
that's for me. I said, what are you going to do with 8 breakfast burritos?
This is just to get warmed up.
He says, I'm eating breakfast.
But what did he do after that?
He went home.
No. Before he went home.
Oh, when you mean when you wrecked the bathroom?
Yes.
Yeah. No, he wrecked the bathroom and then 7 minutes later went home.
Yep.
At which point we got to hear Frank be upset all day about the bathroom and that we were
In the lobby.
In the lobby.
and that we were dealing with clients all day. But you know,
we had a sewage fucking break.
I thought we were going to close the shop that day. Thought about it. But God bless him, man. We miss Jeremy. Come back sometime, man. We'd love to see you.
Yeah, we need to try to track him
hunt
down.
Yeah, that dog will hunt. That's for sure.
That dog
will
hunt.
hunt. That is for sure.
I feel like
Very nice.
everybody had a catchphrase.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
Mine apparently was just, that's crazy.
That's
That's
crazy.
crazy.
Actually, I'm not really paying much attention to what you're saying.
No,
That's
that was
crazy.
the minute I realized in 5 years I don't think Frank heard 7 words I said. 'Cause I'd be like, man, I had a wild night last night. Tell the whole story. And the answer was,
That's crazy.
that's crazy.
It's crazy.
That's
What can you do
crazy.
though, right? We only got so much room in there. We got to prioritize, right?
That's
see,
right.
See a lot of people every day. You know, people get upset when we don't remember their names.
Oh my
Don't
god.
remember what. Yeah, you know. Gotta
That's true, though.
prioritize, Yeah.
It's true. You have so many people come into this place day after day after day, and then they expect you to be their best friends.
Yeah, no, you do 20 years of it like Frankie and I, and
Yeah.
you know, you see a lot of faces and meet a lot of people. You know, we definitely appreciate everybody that puts the trust in us to do it, but we don't remember your name.
No. Remember the tattoo, maybe.
It's wild because we see the people, we're hanging out with them, but we never actually make a lot of eye contact because our head is
you're
down.
looking at what
Like,
you're doing, absolutely.
wherever we're tattooing them, that's what we remember. So
Yep,
show
it's
me the
always-
tattoo.
show me
Lead
your
with the tattoo,
Yep,
and then
there you
talk
go.
to me.
Unless
Then
it's
say, "Hey,
somewhere,
man."
unless it's somewhere you shouldn't lead with the tattoo, and then just
I say take the chance.
take the chance.
Go for it, you know?
Just go ahead.
It only
and take
takes
the
one
shot,
person
yeah.
to make a nude beach. Let's
There
make
you
this
go.
shit
Is that
happen.
how that works? Oh my goodness.
I mean, a beach could be inside a restaurant. I don't know where it's at.
Yeah, no,
you know?
I mean, I know there. I was just talking about the beach house on the right up here, so I know, you know, that's all it takes is one nude. That's it.
That's it.
So we were talking on the last episode, or no, maybe it was the first episode, about the lady that wanted, was it
God.
big black cum dumpster? Was that what it was? Right above her snatch. Do you not remember this story?
No, I don't.
She
I don't
also
think I do.
she also had asked specifically if you would tattoo a spider.
Oh, was that her?
Right.
No, okay, so it wasn't
You had to
big
change
black,
it.
It wasn't
Yeah,
big
yeah.
black cum dumpster.
That's what it came in as, though, wasn't it? It was something.
Maybe it was. It was like Eminem slut is what
That's
it
what you
ended
settled
up
on,
coming
yeah.
down to. Yeah, that's where. Yeah, and there was like 3 or 4 razors involved, and I had to make some policy changes at that point. Like you got to clean that thing up. Like it's got to be ready to go when you get here. Like definitely handling fees being charged. Yeah,
better
but
do
then
some manicuring.
the return was worse. Like that one, she just walked into the shop, was very open about it, like right
She
at the
was.
front counter, telling us what she wanted to do.
And I threw it straight to
worked
Sean.
20 feet back. It was
Yeah, and
20,
she was yelling
25
it right
feet
back
from
at us. Yep,
Yeah.
yep. But the scary part of that whole situation was when she returned for the second trip and was like, I got something private I want to talk to you about. And I was
Yeah.
like, holy shit.
What could be more
What?
private
Then,
than your
But he pulls
original?
me in with.
Of
Oh,
course.
yeah, no,
Pulls me in with.
You need support
Yeah,
with something like
absolutely,
this.
absolutely.
I mean,
It's gonna be
this.
private, but let me pull this guy
Yeah,
in.
no, this is yep, definitely. We got to have a witness to this situation for sure. It's not going to be my word against yours, that's for sure. I don't know if you met me or not, but that's not a good idea. But yeah, when we stepped back into the office and she told me she wanted to do a spider web that originated from her
Rectum.
butthole,
Her
rectum,
butthole, yeah.
penis, yeah, and want a big black widow spider on her lower back, you know, like the whole butt cheeks, the whole deal, yeah. And I mean, obviously, I hadn't done that yet at that point, so I was a little tentative, you know,
Yeah.
about how to handle it. But I definitely realized I need to lay out some ground rules, like you need to bring somebody with you to spread your butt cheeks.
No, that's not what you said. No,
were
'cause
you
I-
gonna spread the butt
Yeah.
cheeks? Is that how that
No,
went?
I was not, but you. I said, I'm going to go ahead and book this. Like, I pulled you off the side. I said, I'm going to go ahead and book it for you. And I was like, don't worry, I got the quoting. And you said, you booked that thing. You were spreading, you're gloving up and spreading her apart.
Oh, yep, didn't remember that
That's,
part.
I was like,
that's about
oh.
how I remember it.
Sounds right. Sounds right.
Sounds
Yep,
about right.
Yep, definitely told her she needed to have it waxed and
Ugh.
ready to go. You know, yeah, make sure cleaned it up right before she came in. That we were gonna have Seth check it out for me before we ventured in.
You can stencil this one up.
Yep.
And your apprenticeship
Probably
starts
call in.
now.
Yeah, probably call in sick that day. You know, make sure we pass that one down to little Frank. You know.
Sorry.
I think I'm booked that day.
Booked
solid.
that
It's
year.
crazy.
Yeah, it's
I'm just
crazy.
glad that
It's
one never
crazy.
came in and actually
Yeah,
did it,
no,
though.
It was definitely wild. Yep.
Ugh.
I mean, I'm sure we've all had to tattoo some amount of undercarriage action.
Yeah.
At some point.
Unfortunately,
But
yeah.
people think, oh, that's
You've
awesome.
got such a great job.
You have such an
Yeah.
amazing job. What they don't realize is the people that are down there decorating the business, there's a reason they're trying to make it more attractive with pictures. Because it's
No,
hideous
it's
to
usually
begin
like
with.
a hatchet wound of
Yeah.
some sort. Yes, some sort of car accident that happened on the lower 40. Yeah,
Ugh.
absolutely.
It's bad news.
It usually is.
I'll never
Can you
forget.
work this into it? Nah. I don't think I can.
I'll
Probably
never
not.
forget when kind of going through an apprenticeship with me for like piercing, and this older gentleman, I was certain that he was homeless, but he came in and he reeked horribly, and he wanted to have his junk pierced, and she was like, "All right, here's your day."
It's your time to shine, bro. It's your time to
I was like,
shine.
I
Today's the
hadn't
day.
done anything at all. I think the only thing I did was I helped her with her dermal on her chest. That was it.
First
And-
time out the gate.
Yeah, out the gate. She's like, and I was like, I
Like,
don't feel
peel
comfortable.
this turtleneck back real quick and get to work, bro.
She's like, all right, fine, I'll go get Frank. But Frank still made me stay in there for all of this, and I was like, man, I don't know if I can do this. I don't know if this is something that I can sign
Make
up
you,
for.
question life choices.
Oh
Yeah.
man! And this dude's, I can still picture his junk.
Is that
And
weird that Seth can still picture
No,
this
it's
guy's
not.
penis?
It's not.
It's not.
It's not. It's not
Not
gay.
weird to me at all because
Oh, man.
I've known Seth a long time, and I'm just like, oh yeah, he would be
Yeah, you
picturing it.
definitely got a mental image of
he's
that.
still
I'm
thinking
sure.
about
Yeah,
it.
for sure.
Why
Yeah.
not?
First thing he thinks of when he goes to bed, and first thing he thinks of when he wakes up, right?
Still have nightmares.
yeah,
Still to this day.
still
Still
night
just,
terrors.
I
Yeah.
wish I would have just done it.
I should have
But
just.
I
Man.
should have just done it.
Frank is a pro though. Like he
Oh,
knocked it out in
man.
a second.
I'm-
He had this dude. He was like, blip, blip, blip. Pull your pants
people
up, sir.
don't
Go
realize that that's where you started. That you
Most
were actually
people
a piercer.
don't. It's
yeah.
been so
Yep.
many years ago now. They don't remember that. That's all I did.
Yeah, no, Frank
That
was
was
actually a
it.
really well-known piercer around Central Illinois, not even just Decatur. There were only a couple guys that were
Yeah, it was
at the
literally
level
like
that they were. Yeah,
Me and Roger. I
Yeah,
feel
that's
like,
it,
was
yeah.
Yep.
It.
Yeah.
Like, and we
10,
would travel
15
around
years,
and
yep.
show people how to do suspensions, and we
Yep.
did all kinds of cool
Oh
stuff.
yeah, I remember that.
Way before I ever did any tattoos, but no one remembers it.
Yeah,
and
I
the
think
people that
Frank's
do
like
are like
the
in
only,
their 60s.
Frankie is like the only piercer that tattoos. Maybe one other that I like. Like all the rest of them I hate. Like,
Yeah, it's usually not. I mean, it happens a lot, but it's not usually the best idea.
yeah, because
'Cause
they're
not just
usually
because
if they
you
were
pierce
if they were
makes
going to
you-
be tattoo artists, they probably would have done that in the first
Right.
place. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Sometimes I refrain from telling people I started as a piercer just because of that stigma attached to it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And then it's even worse when I tell them, yeah, I did.
Other
I didn't-
tattoo artists.
I didn't
yeah.
do an apprenticeship. I'm just self-taught.
Yeah,
and
no,
then it's
I
like,
just this guy,
this
this guy,
motherfucker.
this dude.
We hate him for so many reasons.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah, but look at you now.
But look at me now.
You know, you're still doing
nearly
tattoos.
homeless.
yeah.
Nearly homeless.
Yeah. just trying to shake.
Just
the
trying
room,
to
man. Just trying
shake off the dust.
So
and
that guy that came in was you from the future,
yeah.
coming in to relive the glory, get his junk pierced.
Yep. What are you talking? No, that's already done. You ain't
That's
fooling
been
nobody.
done,
We've all
dude.
seen that bad boy. You ain't fooling nobody.
If you've got Google, you've probably seen
Yep,
it.
we've all seen that thing. You ain't fooling
Garbage
nobody.
tire.
That whole thing.
That old tired thing.
No, it's all right. Though. We all got one. Yeah.
What?
Sponsored
Oh,
at some
we
point
need to
too,
talk
you
about
know.
this. Do that,
Yeah,
yeah.
we gotta
Slick
give.
ass haircut.
Oh, you know, and
Yeah,
and
that's
don't,
all I've been looking at this whole time. Like
and
I'm trying to
watch-
decide if I want to slap him in the back of the head or not.
I've been looking at the
Yeah.
reflection of his hairdo in your eyes.
There you go.
You know
Yeah,
what I mean?
dude hooked him up, man. He did a great job.
Yep. Yeah. Barber Dave Wayne on Instagram. Go check him out in Greenwood, Indiana. Phenomenal dude. Like every single time, there's a reason I go to this dude every time because I literally could sit down and don't have to say a word. And he has it perfect. Like
Wait, we
the
should bring him
fade.
down here for the
He
the
said he would.
podcast, and you just
Yeah.
cut everybody up while we're here.
He said he would come down and hang out and do some haircuts and
That's
stuff.
what's up.
So
Frankie's got a sweet little spot set
Yeah.
up. We can
Yeah.
definitely make it happen.
We can make that happen. Easy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Awesome sponsors. Again, go check
do you
them
get a
out.
hold of 'em?
Force's Instagram. Go check him out. Amazing stuff. Maybe I can get him to come down here for like a day or a couple days or something. And
Well, how long
maybe.
is the podcast going to last? I mean,
Well, no, I'm meaning to. Maybe we could get some people from here to get some haircuts done from. Maybe he could make a bunch of money wise here. I don't know.
Yeah, try to get some of that sponsorship money back. We got to get a couple
Yeah.
more people on board, so feel free to hit Seth up if you want to get in on it. If I'm not mistaken, you've done some writing for actual video,
Right.
to
For the
film
TV
some
show.
stuff for the
Yeah.
TV show. Yeah, and
Yep.
this is all kind of a
lead up.
precursor to that. Yeah, absolutely. We're trying to generate a little bit of buzz and get things rolling so we can get that going because I think that'll be a blast.
Oh
Hell
my
yeah.
God,
We'll
I'm
be able
so
to get
excited.
some Decatur folks in it and some extras.
Right.
Little Frank always wanted to be an extra in a prison
I
film.
want to be an extra
so we
in a
need
prison
to,
movie. I just want to be out in the yard.
Yeah, out in the yard, just pushing
doing
iron.
push-ups and
Yeah,
stuff
just
and-
doing work. Yeah, holding
know.
somebody's pocket probably. I would imagine trading Twinkies and ramen noodles. But yeah, we're trying to
that's
come on. Let's
crazy.
get this thing going. Yeah, let's get this thing going.
Dude, I'm excited about it.
I do
really
have
can't
a
wait to
couple
film it.
people reaching out. We have some artists that are asking about doing episodes of the podcast and telling
yeah.
some of their stories
Yeah,
from
for
their
sure.
shops and their experiences. And I think that's going to be a blast.
Yeah, that'll be great.
Yeah.
So if you have some friends reaching out,
Yeah, no, nobody likes me. Like,
That's
this is why
bullshit.
that's why
Yeah,
I'm
that's-
here,
that's
man.
bullshit.
There's
That
only
is a
about 4
lie.
people, and they're all in the room, so we're good to go.
well, then you're in good company.
Yep.
Good
That's
company.
how we
That's
do
what's
it.
up.
Yeah. So welcome everyone to
Oh, are you on?
live portion of the podcast where you can ask your questions and say hello and all that crap.
Oh, we're
We're live.
online, huh?
Yeah, we're live right
oh,
now.
Right
See,
now we're live.
we're up to 9 whole people right now. 9 whole peoples.
How many have?
No halves yet.
No halves. Well, I guess it'd be 8.5 if you count Frank, right? Yeah.
Yeah, look, people starting to. Hello, people. The kid Tracks. Yeah, that's my boy. You remember? Did you get a chance to meet him when he was here? For he was
Yeah, the one
Project
that
Pat's.
was with Pat.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think we may have smoked with those guys. Like I don't do that. I don't. But yeah, I think we may have smoked with
Might have.
Project Pat. and
Yeah, he was on our
yeah.
music video. He
That
was
was
the
probably
guy
before
on our
I,
music video.
Yeah, Frank was very anti that stuff, so we kind of had to hide
to keep
around
it
the
quiet.
back.
I don't
yeah.
know how many people realize that. I don't know if everybody does, but I wasn't always a smoker, guys. This is
No, he
only
wasn't
within, like,
always
the
as
last-
cool as he is now. That's for sure.
It was only in the last year that things have started changing.
Can you guys hear us all right out there?
Better late than never, right, Frankie? Yeah.
I do
There you
agree.
go.
I feel like I'm just getting started now.
There you go. We got
Hey.
the whole second half.
And now we're getting to do this podcast during
yeah.
those times. So
Who
ready
we
to
got
go.
up there?
Oh, we got some people coming in. It's just Tracks right now, and well, I can't see who the other people are in here for some reason. I don't know why.
How many minutes are we at now?
all of the minutes. Yep, I'm pretty sure we got them all.
That's all right. We'll give people a chance to get in here, and you guys can ask questions and
We can ask questions.
You guys can ask questions to the people
them.
on there. Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that. But we've got Sean Warnke in here today, one of my best friends
Warnke
here.
in the house, first time.
Yep.
Third podcast.
Pretty
Made it.
pretty
Finally,
excited.
yeah. I mean, that's solid. If I was
I
a
love it,
baseball
man. Just
player,
like
I'd
you
be an
said.
all-star, man. I'd be hitting 300, 330. We'd be good to go.
I don't know what that
I'd be
means.
sitting out for COVID, but I'd be doing pretty good.
Good Lord.
All right, Seth. Give everybody who doesn't know a rundown of what this is.
So, this is a podcast that is based off of a TV show that I wrote from my time with these fellas. It's been an amazing ride, so I feel that everyone needs to hear this experience that I had. I was the shop manager with these two fellas.
Shop manager. When did you get that?
Whatever,
title? Is that
shop
like-
monkey,
is
whatever
that
you
like
want to
kinda
call
like
it.
Is that like post
He
work
started using
changing
it after
titles?
the close, or
Yeah.
after we stopped working there.
Yeah, and
You know,
just
you
nobody
gotta
wanted to burst
give
his
it a
bubble,
better,
huh?
you know, better.
I just
Right,
like-
it sounded good on the resume.
Did
right?
I not
Yeah.
manage shit while I was there? I had to manage making sure that shit
your
was.
shit regularly while you were there. Yes, you did.
But whatever.
Just make it work.
Yeah, make it work. That's
Make
all
it
we
work.
can do. Yeah.
But yeah, so I
cut
wrote a
it in
TV
post.
show, and we'll cut it in post. Wrote a TV show, and before we started filming the pilot, we were hoping to film it this summer, but of course, COVID kind of got in the way of that. So a few of my buddies that work in the industry said, turn this into a podcast first and see if we could generate some buzz. And so far, we haven't posted anything. The episodes haven't been posted yet. We're getting
Mostly
down
just
to
'cause
our.
they were shitty.
No,
that's not why?
they're gonna be posted,
Oh.
but they were. We have to get at least 5 to 10 episodes done before we start doing that, so that way you guys that like to binge things can just binge right through them.
So what? You're gonna try and post like 3 to 5 of them at once in
No.
the beginning, and then
No.
once
We'll
a
do.
week?
Yeah, we'll do once a week, and
So why? I mean, are you just being lazy, like when we worked in the shop together, or is there a reason why we haven't posted anything yet? I feel like we should really be out
No. It's down to a science. I've got friends that are really good at this. They said that you want to get to the point where you're posting 2 episodes a week.
Okay.
So I'm trying to get ahead of that curve so that way I can literally, as we're
here.
recording.
Have it kind of sitting
like
in
that.
stock
Yeah.
and just be adding to it.
Yeah, but
Alright.
this is your guys' sneak peek into what's going on. You're not actually hearing the full podcast. You're just hearing the live portion of it, where we give you guys a chance to come on here and ask some questions.
So yeah, anybody that's on here, if you want to share it, so that way we can kind of
Yes.
increase the views.
Yes.
Just for the
Absolutely.
time that we're on
Please
here,
share.
that'd be fantastic.
If you have a story of your own that you want to DM to Seth,
Yeah, not me or Frank, because we won't look at it.
I'm not on Facebook, so I'm not going to look at
It's
it.
my job to read these things.
Yeah.
So,
But yeah, Seth, definitely.
yeah.
Yeah,
if-
reach out to Seth if you got a story that you think would be worthy of sharing on the show. Right?
Yes. Yeah.
Right?
Sorry, I was reading too, but
What
yes.
are you doing?
God
Are you listening
damn, I am
here?
a horrible
Got Frank's phone
multitasker.
already.
Oh,
yeah.
I can't
Got
talk
the damn phone out.
You know, got Frank's phone, I guess.
because he gets blown up a lot. If you guys weren't here for the first part, but
Yeah, no, that didn't make any sense.
No,
It's
it
funny
doesn't.
though, I promise.
It
Like,
is.
When
It
this
will
stuff finally
be-
gets posted, it's solid. It's good.
it is. It is good. And actually, we had a really good,
Comedy
few minutes with you. I'm glad that you're here. For one, this has been my goal to have you two next to me during this whole process. Even when we shoot the TV show, if we can't act, then that sucks. But we'll hire people that can, and we'll be there for the whole thing.
Yeah,
of
we
it,
talked
you know?
about
I've been acting
DiCaprio.
my whole life.
We
What
talked
are you
about
talking
DiCaprio
about?
for me, right? Like I'm not signing off unless Leo's in on the project. So we're probably just going to be a podcast, I'd imagine.
But if any of you guys have any stories of maybe you've been in the shop when all 3 of us were there, or any of your experiences with tattoos or
In any shop. It doesn't
yeah,
have to be
any
in
shop
any
at
shop,
all. That's what this whole avenue's opened up for. It's the comedic side of.
Well, I feel like one thing that we had definitely talked about was with the Don't Call It a Gun, there's a lot of tattoo content out there to stream or to watch live. but there's really no comedy stuff
No,
at all. So
no.
I
Right.
feel like it's definitely
And it's a huge part of our
yeah, I mean,
industry.
come
The
on, man.
bantering
Yeah,
alone is priceless.
Anybody
Yeah.
that's spent time in a shop knows that it's some of the best stuff that you get is just the time that you spend in the
Yeah.
shop. The cool
You-
tattoo you walk out with is a lot of times just the
The
prize that
souvenir.
you get.
Yeah.
For the
Yeah.
time that you spend with us really cool
It's
people.
dinner and
so.
a show.
That's why I'm covered.
Dinner and a show. That's right.
But no, that's true. I mean, it's been a great run with you guys. I miss being in that shop. I miss being able to talk shit all day, and you know.
Well, we won't stop you from doing that. You can still do that.
Yeah, you can do all those things too.
even without us.
Yeah.
You have our permission.
Yeah, but it's not as fun
You
without
don't
you
even have to
guys.
ask our permission anymore. You don't even work
No,
for
I
us.
am.
I
gonna
don't
need
work for
him
you guys. I
to
can do what the
shoot
hell
me
I
a
want.
message and check in. Yeah.
Oh wait, are we getting some? That's my niece.
Oh yeah, we get Karens.
Yeah, regularly.
What's some of the others we get? We get the stepdad Terry's in there.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna need you to elaborate on that. What the hell is a Karen?
A Karen?
Yeah, I don't know what that means.
You're not familiar with the internet term Karen?
I don't
The,
read.
I think it's probably.
I don't get on there
I
and
think
read.
it's probably derogatory. I want
I
to
don't
be
know if
careful.
it's even
I
worth-
want to be careful with it, just because I don't want there to be like a Karen Lives Matter
Yeah, it's
situation.
just it's a term being used around the internet. Worth a Google.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
I'm
Google
gonna
it.
have to stand with Sean on this one, and maybe it's not.
Yeah,
even
we don't
worth-
like to take stances on
worth
things.
the,
but
Yeah, we don't want to wade into that one. We definitely do. Stepdad Terry, solid. Yeah, the
Yeah.
guy over everybody's shoulder while we're working.
It's like the guy who's got a tattoo or two, but he's become the expert of tattooing.
Yeah, always
but he
got the really
also
cool ideas.
he's also
Yeah.
got some comedic value, and he wants to throw in the jokes over your shoulder. You know, when you get tattooed on your back, and he walks up and goes, "Hey, man, I paid him an extra $50 to put my name in it."
Yeah,
You know,
that's a sweet eagle you got there, bro.
yeah, that's a classic stepdad Terry move.
Yeah,
I
good
got you.
stuff.
She said generally means a soccer mom who wants to speak to the manager.
I see.
Gotcha. That's my niece Anna.
Well, hi Anna. Pleasure,
Yeah.
pleasure to see your
See
typing on the screen there.
Yeah, that green dot you have is fantastic. Yeah, good job.
It's a great green dot.
Mm-hmm.
Great green dot. But here, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna scoot this over here. I'm gonna let you read some of these off because you know IR don't read so
me?
good.
No,
yeah,
I'm not doing that.
yeah. Well then, Frank,
do that.
here you
Oh,
go.
right.
I'm not doing that.
What are we doing?
Frank, you're taking over. Taking
Okay,
over that.
What am I
portion.
doing? Am I going to be reading these off to you?
Yeah, you're gonna read off the things. We're gonna answer questions and all that stuff. Because
Susie Brown wants to know if the future show setting will be in a tattoo parlor.
yes, it will. It will be between that and a gas station. Will be the two main.
Yeah,
Main-
definitely. Yeah, the gas station.
Yeah, main spots. Of course, there'll be different scenes outside of that, but most of it, we'll be shooting in a shop.
Good question, though. Thank you.
No, that's a great question. We're really excited. Hopefully, we can get started on filming that here. I don't know. Once all this stuff gets better and we can do it safely, then
We're
we'll
supposed to have
we'll
a
get to
cure
it.
in the end of the year, right? So
Yeah,
hopefully spring.
Yeah, hopefully that works out and everybody can get their lives back on track and we can get to filming. Anyone else got any other questions? If not, we'll just ramble on for a little bit
Yeah.
until things pop off. But
How many minutes are we at now?
Yeah.
13 minutes, man. We got it
look
slicked
at
up
that.
now.
Boom. I need to get this where it's set up. I wish I could have found that wide angle lens for this, so that way we could have just set this up right here.
Is it
and-
because the camera adds 10 pounds?
Well, no, I don't give a shit about looking fat on this, but more so to be able to hook up audio straight to this, and they can hear perfect audio through all this instead of just hearing the echo across the room. But we are actually working on right now a new spot on the outside of this shop that will be our actual podcast studio. So we're just doing everything in here for now, but everything will be wired up. We'll be able to do between every camera, and it'll be awesome. Pretty excited about this.
Explain that again. We'll be able to do between every camera.
Yeah, we'll be able to go in between each camera, so you guys will be able to see everything. So if Sean starts talking, boom, I can click a button, and you'll be able to see Sean's face, or
You're one of the
know.
techiest guys. I know.
Hey, man, I want.
I learned how to send email.
Yeah, no, I had to have my girlfriend set my whole phone up
Did
for
you?
me. Yeah, no
Yeah.
doubt, no
This
doubt.
is
I have it over there so that I can remember what I set up. I put it on the wall.
Yeah, there you go. You got to sign your put your
Yeah.
your email logins and
Yeah.
stuff. Yeah. If
Oh my God, he's
smart,
not lying.
No, he's not at
Really
all.
is.
Nope, he's
I'm
very
like, what's he
serious.
talking? Oh,
Yeah,
no,
there it
it's
is, yeah.
there.
It's a real thing. I learned how to set it up all by myself. I Googled how to do it, and then I made up the name by myself.
Wow,
I've been booking appointments all on my own.
impressive.
You know, I haven't done that in
Impressive.
probably 15 years.
Yeah, no, why would we? That's what we got Seth for.
I'll be. Well, no, I will not be doing that anymore.
Oh,
I won't
okay.
be booking
I was
appointments
like-
for you
I
guys.
was
Yeah.
like,
I was like,
holding my
sweet,
breath like
yeah,
he's gonna,
no.
Like,
he's
he's
going
gonna come back
in.
to work.
He's going back.
Fantastic. We're gonna trade him tattoos for all the slave labor. All the hard work.
No,
yeah.
I got a kid now. I gotta keep food in his
Well,
mouth.
we'll tattoo pictures of him for you.
Oh, okay,
That'd
that
be
works.
great.
So, Trax asked, will y'all be tattooing while taping the show? So, yeah, we've talked about that. I feel it'd be kind of hard because, I mean, I don't know. I think we'll be able to show clips of actual tattooing, but I don't think it'll be like real-time tattooing
Yeah, I think we're
while
trying
taping
to
it.
get more away from like the reality TV show
Yeah.
part of it,
Yeah.
and push more into like a sitcom kind of deal.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'll
I
be
feel
like
that's like
mixing.
a real unexplored area
Right,
for
right.
tattoos. Yeah,
So it'll be kind of, I guess the best way to describe it would be mixing Always Sunny in Philadelphia with like Workaholics or something along those lines.
but
where,
I will
Clerks.
probably be tattooing while they're recording the show.
yeah, we still
I
got bills
will
to
be,
pay.
I will
Zoom
be
meeting.
45 minutes late because I was tattooing for the recording. Yeah.
Yeah, and if for some reason we discover that we suck at acting, then we'll have people playing those parts, and then of course I will have these
Who did
guys
I
in the
want-
background
who did I want to play
tattooing.
me? I can't remember.
Is it Matt Damon?
No, I think-
Matt Damon. Wouldn't that be?
Yeah,
That'd
that's
be
perfect.
good, right?
Yeah, that's solid. Yeah.
Man,
I
I'm
mean,
probably
he's not
gonna
a
get
horrible
stuck
actor.
with Danny DeVito.
Yes.
Perfect.
I always get Danny.
Yep.
I don't think he'll step away from Always Sunny though. I mean,
Penguin Danny DeVito.
Yeah.
That's exactly right. Yep, that's perfect.
We're doing Frank in his 30s.
you're gonna volunteer to be an extra. Hey, we're actually taking requests for extras. I've got a list of people that are wanting to actually act in it, and people that want to be extras. So definitely send me a direct message, and I'll get you added to that list. So yeah, and that's anybody that's interested in doing that. Definitely reach out to us and reach out to me.
Do we have do you have a page set up for
Yes.
Don't Call It a Gun?
Yeah, you can.
What is that?
Don't Call It a Gun. If you search it on Facebook, you'll find it. Go at us, like us. I'll try to edit this and put all the information in the description. If anybody is interested in becoming a sponsor, definitely reach out to me, and I'll get you all the information on that. We have one last spot for someone for a full season, and then we have a couple episodes trickled through available still. So reach out to me. We'll get you in there. And then, yeah,
There you go. That
Yep.
works. Yeah.
easy enough.
So the quicker we get that stuff done, the quicker we can get moving on getting this stuff filmed and get it out there.
Yeah, yep. And then in the meantime, we're going to be doing this podcast, and I still think we'll probably keep that going while doing the show.
When are we gonna shoot for doing that so that way people know when to kind of
So we are doing right now. The way we're tracking everything is every 2 weeks on Sundays we are in the studio tracking a new episode. So we will be going live each time to kind of take some of your guys' questions, and then we are now on our third episode. So after we finish, and we will post all the information on that page. So definitely go and like that and keep up to date on that. Jesse says, "How exciting!" Yes, this is very exciting.
very.
It is a load of fun.
Yeah, that's excited face. Yeah.
It is.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
my excited face. Trax wants to come and get some ink done. Well, hey, jump in the car, come hang out. It'd be awesome to see you for one.
Yeah, no, I think
And
I'm probably about done here. So
about done.
yeah, it's about a wrap for me. I gotta get some dinner. I worked all day, man.
Worked all
Yeah,
day.
I got a job. Remember?
I don't
I came
too.
all the way out here to be with you guys, man.
He's like, let's
Time
get
for
her
dinner.
up.
Yeah,
Let's do
let's
it.
get this
And your
thing.
lovely lady sat here this
Yeah,
whole time,
fantastic.
cracking up,
Heather,
trying
Heather
to
brought me out. Yep, absolutely, love it.
came to hang out.
We're gonna go see what Dirty Decatur's got to offer. You know,
Nothing.
I'm gonna take her over the overpass by ADM, let her smell that bad boy, and then we're gonna
gonna
head
roll
on out of
windows up
town.
or down?
Down, bro, down.
Well,
She's
hold
only
on,
gonna
hold
do
on,
it
hold on.
once. We
Have
gotta
you
get
never
the whole thing.
experienced the smell of this town?
No.
Oh, you're about to ruin your life.
Yep, we gotta get it in before we go, man. Back to old Springfield.
Oh my goodness. Yeah, there's so many horrible sights to see.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, no, this has been awesome. I'm glad that you finally made it out here. Finally. Any other
Every 2
tattoo
weeks.
artists out there that are, kind of interested in maybe coming on for an episode? We're,
Yeah, just reach out to one of us.
yeah, absolutely.
You can get me on Instagram.
Yep.
Little Frank _ Oakwood.
But yeah, so we'll wrap this up. It's been great. Love you guys. And, I'm looking forward to continuing this
Hell
on.
yeah, man. I had a blast
Yeah,
today.
no, fantastic.
I got a little
Good
high
stuff.
before we started. Sorry I wasn't as chatty, guys. I just, I just didn't have help. I thought I was going to.
Yeah, I thought we were doing this all by ourselves. I thought Seth was going to handle things a little better for us, like
Yeah,
kind of walk us
you know.
through
Hey
it. But,
man, I
here we are.
came unprepared as usual. No, I mean it went really well.
No, it
I don't know
was
what
a
you're
good-
talking
it was good.
I
about.
It
think
was
we
a good
did
time,
great.
Yep.
Yeah.
I will keep
And we
everyone
have some
posted.
content to share.
Go to Don't Call It a Gun on Facebook and like our page, share it. Anytime you guys
friends,
see posts.
Your mom.
All right. Well, thank you everyone for
Yeah. Hell
coming
yeah.
on and
It's
hanging
good
out.
seeing you guys.
It's
Yeah,
good
for
seeing
sure.
you
It was
guys,
great.
man.
Can't wait.
I'm excited about
Couple
the next
weeks.
one.
Yep.
We'll be
Next
back.
2 weeks we'll be back here live. So keep watching.